Hi, it's Michelle Brissell, psychotherapist and creator of the Feel Every Emotion is Love process. And I'm here with you today to help you stop the madness, stop the insanity of distracting yourself. Now, of course, for me to be able to teach this, it's because I know distraction very well. And fortunately, from doing emotional empowering work, I've learned how to shift out of that really quickly, and I want you to be able to do the same. Now, before we get into the 4 simple steps that I'm going to give you to shift out of your distraction, what I want you to first is to understand why on earth we distract ourselves. Well, the reason we do this is our distraction is our ego coming into play, that false self that's telling us that by distracting, we get to avoid any discomfort or pain or fears, right? And in the short term, it's true. Our distraction feels like this soothing thing to us. But of course, the reality is that when we distract, we're actually trying to run away from our fears and our pain and our discomfort, but it actually creates more. So having this knowledge is power, right? Having this knowledge is going to help you, serve you as you take these 4 steps. Step number 1 is to acknowledge compassionately that you're distracting yourself. This is not the time to beat yourself up and call yourself lazy or any of those negative things. It's by saying, hey, wow, I'm going to break down the illusion right here that I'm actually able to run away from my fears or discomfort, and it's just not true. So I acknowledge that I was trying to soothe myself, but this isn't going to serve me. That's where we go into step number 2. You get really clear about how your distraction is not going to serve you. I call step number 2 your reality check, right? Because it's really being able to get real with the consequences of what it means that you keep not doing something that you know you want to do for yourself, that you know is going to bring you pleasure or fulfillment and be what you desire to create in your life. So it's getting real with what does it mean every time I turn to trying to soothe myself in some distracting way that takes me away from where I really want to be in my life, and really get into how painful that is for you. Now people are like, why would I want to torture myself with that? Because it's real. It's the truth. And we are stopping. See, the other part of distraction is it gets you in a denial of what this really does for your reality. But there is a real consequence. The more you can sit with the pain of that, the more that pain can actually motivate you to be willing to go into the discomfort of taking the action you need to take rather than staying in your current comfort zone. Okay? Step number 3, do something, click on a video or listen to something or read something that's going to be inspirational for you for about 5-10 minutes. Really allow yourself to sink into something that reminds you the truth of who you are and that you can create your reality. You have the power to shift your experience, to create the changes that you want to create, and to have the life that feels good and right to you. And you have your own back. And so by having this inspirational piece, it's a reminder of that you have this innate power within you. And then step number 4 is to take that action right away. Don't say to yourself, oh, I'm going to do it in a couple hours, because you're going to find yourself back into that distraction place in a couple hours. Take that action at this point, because then you're going to see the discomfort and fear that your distraction was originally trying to avoid. You're now addressing, you're confronting head on, and it's going to go away. It's just going to melt off of you. And better yet, you're going to be seeing yourself move forward to being able to accomplish whatever it is that you want to change or shift or create in your life. So I hope this serves you, and I hope you continue to address your compassion from a place of love. So until next time, continue to live emotionally conscious and exceptionally well.